Flap, 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 flap. Hey! Oh, sorry, wrong game. Anyway, today we're doing something a little different. This build's going to be for a specific spot on Crystal Isles, because there's this really neat little hidden cave that's nice and flat, and it's just a really good spot for a small tribe to build their base. So we start off here at 38.672.4, and we start to fly down under this floating island. The spot's pretty well hidden, but because of YouTube videos like this one, it's also pretty well known. So I'm sure a lot of you guys already know about this one. Anyway, you just fly down here and you follow the roots up right here. You just see this big one root that splits off into two in the water, and you follow it straight on up. And there are two little caves, but this one over on the right is the better one. That's a bit bigger. The opening for it is big enough that you could fit a dino gate, to fit an RG through if you wanted to. But I just decided to go ahead and use just a double door because you can fit a pterodon through it, and it makes it a bit more secure. And there's a little bit of room over on the side here for parking your flying critters when you get them in. Here are the cords. Oh, I'm going to put it away. Here are the cords, actually, for the inside of the cave so you can see it. And we got just a little wall right here to blockade with a shit ton of turrets, some traps, and some fence support little blockades to make sure nobody can rush up in it, but still allow the turrets to shoot through it. And as you can see here, it is nice and flush with the cave. There's like no gap on the top. And you guys are going to claim this is on unofficial settings, but this is with official server settings, like all my builds are, because I got a little trick I'm going to have to show you guys real quick right here, is that normal walls are janky and won't let you clip into stuff. Like right here you can see it's in the red, you can't place it. But if you get rid of these normal wall pieces, let me just pick them up real quick, and replace it with one of the large walls, the top of the large walls can clip into terrain. It's only the first little one wall high bit of the large wall that has collision at all. So if you do it right, and I'll show you guys how exactly to place all the little pieces, you can have a perfectly flush wall that nobody can shoot through and kill your dinos or anything like that. Anyway, and here we have the little generator to power the turrets right here at the entrance. You could, if you wanted to, just have wires going all over the place and not have so many generators, like if you want to save on gas. But I chose to have multiples just because it's a bit safer. So here's the little crafting station. It's nothing too fancy. It does have its own little generator over here with two doors to power all of it and to power the extra turrets on the inside. Over here we got the actual main base. It's got a shit ton of turrets on it to defend it, and it's got a little bit of everything. It's got a little kitchen over here. Tragically, since this is supposed to be a hidden base, we don't really have the water piping to have a cooking pot, the industrial one, so we got a normal little jank old cooking pot. Some beds, some vaults. I left the upstairs actually empty so you guys can kind of do whatever you want with it. It's just got the generator right here, and I left a little hole so I can fly up here to show you guys that. There's another floor up top actually if you wanted to do like personal rooms or something. I just used it for the cabling because it's kind of janky with the actual cave ceiling right there. So this part's kind of left open, so you guys can do whatever you want with it. And if we go back downstairs and go out the back door, we have a little tech transmitter back here so you can transmit some goodies and bring resources or dinos in and out of the base. I mean, dinos in a cryopod, you're not going to, it's so tiny back here, you're not going to transfer anything. We got some chairs for AFKing too. And then if we go over here, we have a comically small little breeding area. I mean, you could breed some RGs or pterodons or something, but not very much. And then over here we have the actual super safe area. Fucking, this door's retarded. You have to crouch under it tragically, but whatever. Anyway, we got this super safe area back here. You have to crouch to get underneath it. And with some good turrets back here, man, nobody's getting back here to fuck with you. And all that's back here really is just kind of a backup, like, safety area, a vault, a cryopod, a fridge to save your eggs and dinos and some of your good gear to just keep it super safe back here to make sure nobody's going to get to it through this. I love this little crawl area, man. It's so good. And then we just got some more spam to make sure nobody can get through easily. I fucking love that little crawl zone. And I guess that's really about it. This is the whole build. It's just a... Oh, I forgot about this up top. Because up here we have some more sneaky little turret spam all over the place. And we got another generator up here. Again, you could do the cabling with just one if you wanted. But we got some sneaky little turrets up here. So if they come through the front right here and they bust through the front door and they get those turrets, they're not going to look up and boom, dead from above. And I don't know if people know about this because I don't see it that often, but triangle foundations are kind of janky. You can just shove them straight into walls if there's like a slight slope at all and they'll stay there. You can't do it with normal foundations. It won't let you do it. So even though it might cause some little line of sight issues, it's still a pretty cool little area to slap some turrets up there where people aren't going to be expecting it. And I guess that's the whole thing. That's the build. You got the little tour. Time to build it.
Psych! What? You thought I was done? No, I have more to show you. Because I know some dumb little shit is gonna start bitching in my comments about how you get the metal to the forge. So I have made a second variation to the front door. It has same number of turrets and generator to power it, but is bigger. Bigger is better. Lets you fly bigger dino through gate. I was going to record me building it, but video is too long as is. So instead I just show you how it look. You can see uses triangle foundations in large walls to ensure there is no gap. You are a smart, capable adult and can build it by yourself.